Hey there, everybody. Welcome to the show. This is Cryptids and Conspiracies. And tonight we're going to talk a little bit about werewolves, specifically lycanthropy. Is it mental illness or is it a curse? And to help me do this, let me bring some people on, starting with my favorite Scotsman and yours.
If it's no Scottish, it's crap!
Hello, good evening. How you all doing?
Whoop. Did it work?
I'm here.
Okay.
How's it going?
Sorry, StreamYard's burped on me. So.
Oh, they burped, did they? How incredibly rude.
Yeah, it's very rude, very rude.
How's everyone?
Doing all right, doing all right. Welcome to the show. Welcome.
Thank you for having us again.
No problem, no problem. That's one thing I never get used to is Europeans. They're always talking about themselves as us, and so I'm like,
all right.
Who else is there? Who else is there? You know.
That's right. Thanks. Thank you for having me, self.
There you go. All right. There you go. Anyway. All right. Last but certainly probably least, let me bring this guy on.
Abby someone. Abby who? Abby normal.
Werewolf.
Hello. Werewolves.
Oh, we've lost Bunny.
Is he frozen?
He's frozen. And he's muted.
It's muted and frozen. Oh, there he is.
Oh, there he is.
Sorry, StreamYards. Freaking StreamYards.
Burping
StreamYards. No, it will play. I won't even see the clip, but it will like mute me like after the clip, you know. So
yeah,
it drives me crazy. Anyway,
we've got to do it with Wookie now.
Do we have
I guess
to?
we got to. I guess we got to.
We'll keep him up. We'll keep him backstage.
What's the over under on him?
Unfortunately, he has like mod powers, so he can bring himself up on stage. So
right. So even when he's stuck in his face again, he can
Nobody worries about upsetting a droid.
It's because a droid don't pull people's arms out of their sockets when they lose. Wookiees are known to do that.
Hello.
Hello.
You're muted.
He's eating.
He's got food in his mouth.
Of course he does. Of course he does.
No.
Wouldn't want to be like respectful. Wouldn't want to be respectful or anything. Anyway.
What? You want a degree of professionalism on the stream?
What?
Shaw.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like expecting fidelity in a whorehouse, right?
Right.
Good luck with that.
I thought the lap dancer loved me anyway. So I actually knew a guy. I thought this lap dancer had a thing for him. My gosh.
Anyway. Only for his wallet.
That's what you say.
It happens.
Wallet, yeah.
It happens.
Only for the wallet.
Yeah. Like, oh well.
Yep.
If you can't expect fidelity from a pole dancer, what can you expect fidelity? Honestly. Anyway. All right. Anyway, so tonight we're going to talk about lycanthropy. Is it just mental illness, or is there something else? Is there actually werewolves? Do they actually exist? And we kind of changed our poll a little bit tonight because we asked the question. It's in the title, and so tonight it's going to be it's just going to be like just yes, mental illness or a curse. That's what it's going to be tonight. Thought about doing some special whatever, but I got lazy anyway. What can I say?
Well,
I mean, I'm making a thumbnail. I'm
Yeah.
scheduling the show, and I'm
right.
getting all this research together, and then I'm like inviting you guys on. So forgive me if I get a little lazy sometimes.
Yeah. You do nothing, do you? You do nothing
Working
at
a
all.
6-day graveyard shift.
Sometimes.
Seriously.
Sometimes.
Right. Anyway. And get you and basically after all my research, you guys talk about parkours the whole entire time. But it is
I don't.
anyway.
Parkours.
And or eat.
There's a case for fidelity right there.
Yeah, there you go.
Except for
Hardcore
cruel.
fidelity.
Except for cruel. Okay.
Oh no. I'm
There
doing
you
the
go.
old Mori. I'm doing the old Mori cup tonight.
Anyway,
That's what I'm doing.
speaking of topless dancers or whatever.
Buddy, can I just let people know
All right.
that I'm
Mhm.
not broadcasting on YouTube tonight, so I don't have a poll. But in my Rumble, in the description of the stream, is the link for your YouTube YouTube show, and I did test it. It goes right to the YouTube show, so
Okay.
people can go from my channel to Bunny's channel and participate in the poll, please. And thank you.
Okay. All right. No problem. Thank you for the announcement.
Ah.
Just in case, I made absolutely sure that there is no copyright on any of the clips I played tonight. I mean, absolutely no copyright.
Well, I'm
not that
worried.
it matters.
I'm on Rumble.
All right,
But
Gobster, how are you?
Gobster. Morning, sir.
That's right. It is morning, technically.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Bunny's glitching.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, Wookie, you sound
Sorry,
like you're
guys.
talking through a
Sorry.
telephone booth.
Good morning from the UK, you dang fine mother truckers.
What?
All right,
Right.
Gobster.
Your audio
Well,
sounding
I've
kind of
been
weird.
waiting to play this.
It is after midnight, yes.
Okay,
Wookie,
sorry. I'm doing the best I can.
No,
I've
not
always
yours,
wanted
buddy.
to play this, though. I just always
Okay.
wanted to play this.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
okay.
Is it?
All right. I've always wanted to play this right here with Gabi in the chat. So here we go.
Who gives a shit?
Classic. It never gets old.
Oh, I love it.
I love it.
There we go. Yes. All right. Anyway, so thank you for coming, Gabi, so I can play that.
Hey,
All right.
man, there we
Anyway,
good seeing you in the chat.
perfect.
Um,
Absolutely perfect. Anyway,
Abby, is my
All right,
audio
so,
still winky?
Yes.
What the hell?
You sound like you're talking
it
through a
is
tube.
what it is. It is what it is. We'll deal. We'll deal. Anyway,
Blasted.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
now we're going to slow the show down while he tries to figure it out. Well, past midnight.
We're just pulling a Kamala Harris and
Amen.
filibustering.
Yeah.
Yeah. There. Amen. Yeah. That's pretty much Gabi's life philosophy right now. Who gives a shit? There we go.
Who gives a shit?
Anyway, so all right. So so to know what lycanthropy is, we kind of have to
Can you hear me now?
what it is straight up and down. Yeah, we hear you, man. We hear you. We've always heard you.
All right, man. All right.
Don't worry
We're ready
about
to
it.
rock and
Yeah.
roll. Do we want to hear him?
Close enough. Close enough. No.
That'd
Well,
be
yeah.
myself,
Well, I
all right.
mean, it. There you go.
Can
there
you see
you go.
train wreck?
Anyway.
I love that scene. That's so funny.
Yards Freaking StreamYards on keeping me muted. All right.
Don't you love
So,
it?
all right. So I'm gonna. I love it. I love it. So let me go ahead and play this right here. This is kind of like a straight up and down. What is lycanthropy? What exactly it is? So we can kind of like know where we're having our conversation. So here we go.
Welcome to my channel Psychology Today. Clinical lycanthropy. Clinical lycanthropy is a rare mental disorder in which a person believes they have the ability to transform into a wolf or another animal. The disorder is distinguished by a strong belief in one's ability to transform into an animal, which is accompanied by physical transformational feelings such as changes in body hair, sensations of fangs or claws, and even changes in behavior and personality. The disorder is classified as a type of psychosis, and it is frequently associated with other mental illnesses such as schizophrenia or bipolar disorder. It is a rare condition, with only a few cases documented in the medical literature. The origins of the disorder are not well understood, but it is believed to have a psychological or cultural origin. Some theories suggest that the disorder is related to cultural beliefs or werewolf legends, while others suggest that it is the result of a traumatic experience or a coping mechanism for dealing with emotional stress. What is the root cause of clinical lycanthropy? Some experts think it's caused by delusional misidentification syndromes, DMS. This is a group of disorders in which people fail to recognize familiar objects or believe that they have been transformed. According to other experts, clinical lycanthropy could be the result of a culture-bound syndrome, which is a mental illness or unusual behaviors influenced by cultural norms or surroundings. Clinical lycanthropy patients appear to share additional characteristics. They could be suffering from a serious mental illness, such as bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, or psychotic depression. They may use hallucinogenic drugs, consume alcohol, or suffer from epilepsy. What are clinical lycanthropy symptoms? Signs could include: when you look in the mirror, you claim to see physical changes in your body, like your teeth lengthening, claws, or your hair growing. Making growling, howling, or other animal noises. Having a craving for or eating raw meat. All fours walking. How's it treated? Clinical lycanthropy is typically treated with medications such as antipsychotics to alleviate psychotic symptoms and therapy to address underlying emotional or psychological issues. Patients may be treated with hypnosis or suggestion in some cases to help them overcome their belief in their ability to transform into an animal. It's important to remember that lycanthropy is a mental disorder, not a physical condition. A human cannot transform into an animal, and those who believe they can do so should seek professional assistance.
Huh. Well, that's interesting.
So
if I stop,
There you go.
LGBT.
Yep. Mhm.
so if I stop taking,
No, we are not talking about that. Go ahead. Go ahead, Carl.
if I stop taking my epilepsy medication, am I going to grow hair and start running around on all fours?
No
Could
idea.
be.
No idea.
Does that
We have no
include,
scientific proof of that yet.
does it include photosensitive epilepsy? Because that's what got me.
How about
Maybe
howling
I
at
was-
the moon?
Oh,
Maybe I wasn't passing
You
out
have to
when I was
watch
a
those,
teenager. Maybe I was running around with a wolf.
all right. Evidently, Gobster's pretty wild when he gets drunk. So yeah, yeah. Sounds that's how I am when I'm drunk. There you go.
He
So
howled
don't
at
get
the moon.
Gobster drunk. Don't get him drunk. All right. Yeah, evidently.
Werewolf.
So this is what yeah. So this is how Hollywood describes what she just talked about.
Okay.
Twiddle? Of course I did. Otherwise, I'd be snug and warm in bed. Sounded like a wild animal. Might be some beast the gypsies left behind.
Ah, yes. Good old Lon Chaney.
Yeah.
Talbot needs a spa day and get waxed.
Yes.
Actually, that's Lon Chaney Jr.
Yeah.
So,
That's right. That's right.
Well,
Yeah.
little correction there. Little correction there.
Well, he's
Anyway,
off his credit.
Hyperphosis is acting up.
Hey, RJ.
Okay.
Yep. That's me coming home drunk.
He transforms.
You maul people after you come home drunk? Holy crap.
He just
Holy
might.
crap,
You better stay
Dobby.
out of his way.
Anyway,
Just stay out of his way.
yeah, seriously. I've heard of mean drunks, but geez, that's brutal.
Whether they're woke
Anyway.
assholes or not.
Yeah.
Now, American Werewolf in London is like considered the best transformation scene of all time. Rick Baker,
Yeah.
that's pretty
practical
intense.
effects, yeah, but unfortunately, there's music going on along in the background, and it'd get me struck. So I did run the clip by, and YouTube was like, "I dare you to run it," and I was like, "Yeah, I'm not going to do that."
No, you
Anyway.
can't mute. You
It,
can't
it
mute
said
the
I could
sound.
use it, but yeah, I can mute the sound, but it would like take if you can't hear all the noises of snapping and everything that goes along
Yeah.
with it, then it
I know. I know.
kind of like ruins it.
See, I was watching that clip.
Because
And
the
I
sound
had,
effects are just as
Yeah.
I was watching that clip and I had a vision of Crow from MST 3000 making a comment.
Ah, yes. Crow.
Yeah. There you go.
Crow and Tom Servo.
But
Yes.
anyway, so there you go. Well, lycanthropy goes back quite a bit. There is actually a Bible story that seems to indicate lycanthropy. Nebuchadnezzar, Babylonian king, had a dream about a tree, and then things that happened with the tree, and he called Daniel in to give him the basically he tried to like raise a graven image of himself. God didn't like it, so he sent him that dream, and then Daniel told him, it's like you're gonna be eating grass for the next year or so. 7 years actually. And so evidently Nebuchadnezzar kind of like turned out into the woods and became like an animal for the period of time, supposedly around 7 years. And then after that, came to himself and came back. And so that's a lot of people consider that like lycanthropy, or at least some kind of insanity or something like that. But it sounds a lot like lycanthropy. So that's actually in the Bible. But there's like some language in the scripture that seems to indicate that he was pretty scary looking. Long nails, hair, and it sounds like he was very bestial. Yeah, there you go.
Let himself go.
Sounds like he could have used
The
it
spa
sounded like
day.
he could use a manicure, There you go. But needed a spa day, definitely.
Well,
But
the
yeah,
actor,
so that's
the actor who played him in the Bible series was bald.
oh really? Okay.
Yeah, and then he had hair when he was all mad.
There you go.
So that's, I don't know if that's accurate, but hey, it was interesting to show that contrast.
Yeah. So you're looking to get some lycanthropy, Cruel, maybe?
No.
Get
Well,
get
maybe
a
make my
little
hair come
follicle.
back, but
He'll be a wild man. Watch out.
yeah.
Watch out.
Right. Well,
Get his
anyway,
hair
so
back
there have
and
been
tear
some
your throat out at the
sightings.
same time.
Well, there you go. There you go. Hey, I'll make you popular with the ladies. Anyway, all right. So there have been some sightings, and I kind of looked through the sightings that I could find, and some of them were pretty laughable. There were some that were kind of like, it's just like some fur moving behind some trees or whatever, and it's really. But then there are some that are really out there. There's one in particular that's considered like the ultimate, like it's kind of like the Patterson Gimlet of werewolf. It's I will play that last, but there are a few more sightings that seem to be at least a little bit credible. If they did use costuming, they did a really good job. And so here's 3 of those sightings right now. So here you go.
I just thought I'd make a quick video saying hi and kind of one of the What is that?
Video and let me know your thoughts.
¡Ey! ¡Vengan a ver esto, boludo! ¡Ey! ¡Vengan a ver, boludo! ¡Mirá lo que es, ya! ¿Qué es lo que es eso, ¡Mirá, boludo! ¡Mirá, boludo! ¡Se está preparando! ¡Se está preparando, boludo! ¡Se está preparando! ¡Mirá, vení! ¡Pasito! ¡Mirá, boludo! ¿Qué es lo que es eso, ¡El Luisón! ¡Es el Luisón! ¡Es el Luisón! ¿Qué es lo que es eso, ¡Mirá, boludo! ¡Mirá! ¡Porque va a venir! ¡Aquí! ¡Se paró! ¡Aquí! ¡Ey, vengan, traigan Coti! ¡Vamos a traer a Coti! ¡Vamos nomás acá, vamos!
What the hell was that thing?
It was a Slenderman.
Yes!
A hunchback.
So those were... Yeah, those were the three of the most reputable ones, I think.
That first one was screaming fake all over the place.
Yeah,
that
first one stuff. I mean, were they using a 4-pixel camera?
Yeah, I mean, no, and then And I don't know what the hell that last one was.
I thought it might have been a bear. I thought it might have been a bear at first.
Yeah.
But,
It kind of moved like one.
Yeah, the one that jumped up on the car, that one really got me.
hard to see though.
Yeah, it was hard to see, but what you did see, I mean, it looked like it was going on all fours, but then it jumped and landed on top of the. I mean, that's so. But yeah, that one was pretty disturbing. The one I'm about to play next is considered like the Patterson Gimlet. You know, it's the Michigan Dogman video. I'll show that shortly. Hell, homies, also King Nebuchadnezzar, first werewolf got a bounce. Much love, Daniel. Yeah. 31 through 34 for reference. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, it's in the Bible. Anyway. Okay. So, this is the one that a lot of people point to. And it's a little lengthy. But it kind of like, it's kind of like the Patterson Gimlet, you know, it's like it's got all this footage and then something happens and it's like, whoa, you know. So, all right, let me play it. Here we go. There's a lot of this going on for a little while.
Right.
What are they using? Super 8?
There's one. Yeah, it's old. It's old. It's really old.
There's a way to say.
It's like late 60s, early 70s, somewhere around in there.
Yeah, that's very old snowmobile type things.
Yeah.
I think I've seen this before.
There was like a shorter one that did that. That didn't give the context, but I decided to go with this one. I mean, just because, you know, just so you can see it's kind of uncut. You know, this they're kind of like wandering around and not really doing anything in particular, and then something happens. You know, a chicken split some wood. It's a guy. It's a guy, I'm pretty sure.
That was a dude. Oh, there's a doggy.
It's probably a dude. This is a 70s. This is 70s. Yeah. There's a German Shepherd.
Yep.
The German Shepherd is the first one that kind of like said, "Holy shit!"
Go chase him, Hans.
Yeah, the dog would pick him up a lot sooner.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Look at the ears. It's like, huh?
Yeah, the dog's kind of freaking out. Yeah.
Oh, I'd kill to have that truck.
Yeah, you got that right.
Yeah, that's a really
it's
good
not
model.
automatic. It's not automatic.
That's a really good model.
No,
yeah.
but still.
No.
Yeah.
It'd run forever.
No computer brain in that one.
Hell no. You can actually work on it.
Yep.
Okay.
Manual everything.
All right. This is that they saw something out and they stopped. And this is the footage. Right. We're coming right up.
Right.
Sorry for trying to turn it into a edition of Top Gear.
Yeah.
Top Gear featuring the werewolf.
All right. Here it is.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, be still. No, I'm running.
Yeah.
So did the wolf catch up to him? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah.
I don't know. That could have been a bear.
Yeah.
Difficult to see.
It's not a bear. I mean, if you want, it's running. It's not a bear.
That's a man in a ghillie suit.
And well, I mean, it's been estimated that it ran from like a standstill to pretty fast for a man in a ghillie suit. And it didn't look awkward at all. So that's one of them things, you know, like the Patterson Gimlet, you know, there's a lot of, you know, you can't really dismiss it entirely. but that's been around since early 70s, and people have been kind of just trying to, debunk it for decades now, and it just still kind of stands as like the, what the hell is it? But
it looked more like a bear to me, though.
Well, I've seen like frame by frame, and the forelegs are, it's just got the body. It doesn't have the bulk of a bear. That's the problem.
Well, I mean, if you okay, what do we know where this was filmed?
Yeah, Michigan.
Michigan. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Bears can get bulky, especially brown bears.
They call it the Michigan Dog Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's not bulky enough. It has like the body should like be barrel shaped. It should be a lot.
Maybe it's a vegan bear.
Thicker.
Vegan bear. Tofu bear.
It's a cocaine bear.
The bear's on Ozempic. Come on.
I'd say there's too much floppiness in the fur. Almost like if it's something weighted and hanging. It's not acting like fur. Fur doesn't get really, really long. I mean, bears have fur, but it's not. It doesn't look like that. It's close into the body. It can still be long, 3-4 inches, but it's not going to sag and flop as you move. That moved like something was like they had a covering on. So that's just my opinion. But looking at it, that's why my first thought was that's a guy in a ghillie suit. Some sort of something that's sagging down, that's flopping around as he's moving.
A rug. He's wearing a rug.
Well,
that's just my opinion.
Well, the thing about it is, you have to understand the time period of this. This was not like the time period where people had like these conferences or they had these internet. They didn't have internet. This footage was sat on for a while, and they're really not sure who even shot the footage.
Right.
It just like it's kind of like, hey, you got to see this. This was like found among effects somewhere, or they was passed to somebody else, and then somebody got a hold of it that said, hey, and they started passing this around. But this was like passed around to people for like a long time, and then it got digitized and it got on the net, and people were like, hey, holy shit,
right.
But yeah, it's not. I'm not really sure what it would benefit them to do that. That's what I'm saying, because nobody tried to make any money off of this. Nobody tried to like create a hoax out of it. It just like somebody like turned it up and say, hey, holy shit, this was like in some stuff that I found, and and so it's like, if there was something to be gained from it, it's like the Patterson Gimlet. Patterson Gimlet was like, nobody really got anything out of that. It was just like they were shooting this B-roll for this movie, and then something happened, but they were shooting like a Bigfoot movie, so that's one thing. But this right here, this was just like somebody out having a day, and they caught this footage. So I'm just saying that it's really hard to discount. It's really hard to like figure out why somebody would stick a ghillie suit on and like do this.
Right.
I don't know. It could be an elaborate prank or something, but the way that thing moved, it didn't look like a man, trying to act like a, it just didn't look like that to me. But,
Right.
So on one hand,
after about a 6-pack of beers, it would probably look like anything you think.
well, since I don't drink,
or some moonshine. Anyway,
shine. There you go.
Have some.
I've actually got relatives that brewed shine.
Me too.
Yeah.
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 Oh yeah.
But I'm just saying that it's just really kind of like.
Did you?
Usually in all of these hoaxes, you have like one piece of evidence that you're looking at. You're like, wait a second, go ahead.
I was just saying, did you happen to see that photo that a security guard took of what appeared to be a dog man standing behind a light post?
The one that's walking on his hind legs in Brazil.
Yeah, it's wherever the hell it was from. He took the picture with I don't know if it was a Polaroid, but it was a really rudimentary camera. And according to what I heard, the film of that photo was not doctored. So, and the creature or whatever it was, the subject behind in the picture looks nothing like what was in that video we just saw. But it's much, much bigger, broad shoulders and everything. But
it had like reverse knees.
Yes,
like
a canine, canine limbs. Yeah.
Right.
So.
I saw that. That was part of the collection, but I just didn't choose to use that. But that photo is out there. I did see it. So on one hand, you got people who are like, this is a mental disorder, get help if you think this is happening to you. That if you have this perception, then you need to like get checked out. Then on the other hand, you got like, this mythology that's gone back for generations and generations and generations. Every single culture seems to have like their version of a werewolf. And it's like with vampires, there just seems to be like this uniformity.
Well, you also have the situation where back, let's say, several hundred years ago, when people would encounter somebody who had hypertrichosis, that's what they call the Wolfman disease, because hair grows all over the face, even the eyelids. It's really thick all over the body, and these poor folks probably got chased out of town with pitchforks because they thought they were going to eat them or something. Well,
that's like eating like raw game meat or something like that.
Well, it's congenital. It can be either congenital or acquired. The congenital part's kind of fucked because you got no way. You're screwed. But probably eating certain items, probably
bear meat's a notorious one. If you undertake it, you get
just like eating armadillo, you don't want to do that.
No.
So it's crazy.
Right. Well, I mean, it's like, the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because, you heard that description of lycanthropy, and if you've ever been around, like we just had 2 full moons in a row, and which is called the blue moon, right? And if you've ever dealt with mentally handicapped adults or children or people with like emotional issues, the moon can really, really set them off in a way that just mankind can't explain. Okay, I dealt with mentally handicapped adults, and you can tell when a full moon's coming. Their behavior shifts that much when the full moon is coming, and so I mean that's one of them things. But Oh yeah, it get really crazy. Teachers in elementary schools are like, "Oh shit, must be a full moon coming," you know.
Yeah, exactly.
You can really tell. You can really tell. So you know, it could be a mixture of a lot of things. It could be you know, the hair, extra hair growth. It
Yeah,
could be
hypertrichosis. Yeah.
yeah, and it could be you know, could be like just a mental disorder. But at the same time, the things she was describing, you know, that sounds exactly like a transformation scenes from any movie you see in Hollywood.
Right.
You know, and
or it could be, yeah.
right.
I'll keep my mouth shut. I almost.
Anyway, well, and I've known some people. I've known some guys that their hair grows so fast that they literally have a beard. You know, by like 3 o'clock, they'll already have a beard. You know, and they shave that morning. You know.
Yeah.
Literally have stubble by the time it comes around. I've seen people that had hair growth like that. So
Weird.
But it's just
anyway,
like normal. You know,
but yeah,
I
mean,
your head of hair
yeah,
or your beard or something like that. You know, it's not like it's all over your face or, you know, all over your whole, you know, body or whatever. So, looking like Talbot there, the old feet.
Right.
But, yeah. See, that's
All
the thing.
right.
It's gotta suck to unfortunately have that hypertrichosis, and you know, that's gotta drive you nuts too, because you can't go out in public, you can't do things because people freak out, look at you, stare at you, point at you. That's gotta drive them nuts. So somebody having that syndrome back 200-300 years ago, even earlier, could be, you know,
right.
they might just go nuts and say, "Yeah, okay, screw you guys, villager bastards. I'm gonna freaking, you know, teach you a lesson and scare the hell out of you."
Well, I mean, and there has been cultures that have had like rampant cannibalism. You know.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right. Meanwhile, back at the subject. So at the end of the day, you know, the poll is simply: do you think it's strictly a mental illness, or is there some supernatural going on? I mean, is there some supernatural aspect to it? You know, because I mean, it's in culture. It's all in like mythology. It's all in you know, like history, you know, has like examples of it and things like that. And it's just basically one of those things. It's like there's a lot of smoke. There's a lot of like, go ahead, get it over with. Go ahead. I'll highlight it. Here you go. You done? Are we done here? Okay. All right. Anyway. Easily amused. Anyway, so the poll's over there. So it's lycanthropy, mental illness, or is there something else? Is there like some supernatural curse to it? So,
wow. You got some participation on this poll already.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Looking
all right.
Good. Looking good.
We'll give it 5 more minutes. I've been doing a lot of talking. What do you guys think?
Well, I think there's a case for both. Obviously, mental handicap and some sort of a curse. Mm-hmm. When you combined hypertrichosis with any kind of mental, you know, the description of lycanthropy about 75% of what they described as symptoms or how people act could be put into any other category with any other group, not just like lycanthropy people, you know? And so you couple that with hypertrichosis, and here we have, you know, the Wolfman or whatever, Beast Boy or whatever. I mean, you look at like circus. I mean, the circuses had their, you know, Wolf Boy or Wolf Lady or the Bearded Lady or, you know, whatever. So they, you know, people like P.T. Barnum marketed the quote unquote freak show and, you know, went out and searched for people with issues and things like that. So, you know, extraordinary,
what do you think,
physical
Cruel?
appearance.
Yeah, I would say I'm kind of in the middle on that as well, with the whole idea being representative of things that couldn't be explained at the time, perhaps. You mentioned cannibalism and other things like that. I mentioned rabies as being associated with vampirism. We could probably throw that in there as well. So yeah, I'm going in the middle with that.
All right. Well, today it's going to be kind of like so you say it's it could be both curse or it could be like a mental illness. Do you think it's okay? All right, I should have done a third category. That's my fault. Yeah, I should have done third category. That didn't occur to me. All right, Abby, do you have any opinion whatsoever?
I tend to lean toward a mental issue.
Okay.
Mental illness kind of thing.
All right.
That's just my personal feeling on it. I mean,
Gotcha. I got you. Yep. That's perfectly valid. Perfectly valid opinion. Definitely one of the options. And all right, let's see what the comments are. Everybody's snickering about. Let me see. What we got?
What?
Come on.
Come on, Wookie.
What?
I thought
I was on
comments.
mute. Wait.
I thought you were doing comments.
Wait, what? Here. There we go. My wife transforms once a month. Transformers! Thank goodness she isn't on the stream.
Yeah, what was that? Life's too short.
Life's short.
Bunny got a life. I get it. Somebody's got to play the straight guy, B-Dog. Somebody's got to play the straight guy.
The straight guy. Straight man.
These guys are not funny unless there's somebody to be annoyed by them, okay? So, I do have a sense of humor. Yeah. So, there you go. Anyway. I mean, I stream with Wookiee Fever. Of course I have a sense of humor. I mean, come on.
You better, damn it.
You just have a very strong backbone, you know, a tolerance for the
for my bullshit.
Yes.
Well, it's a walking, talking non sequitur. You have to have a sense of humor. Okay. Anyway. All right, I'm going to close this poll out and see.
He's kind of like George Carlin. Well, he seems pretty intelligent. Yeah. He's full of shit.
Well, I mean, yeah. For every Jerry Lewis, you got to have a Dean Martin. There you go.
Yeah. Abbott and Costello.
Yeah.
Abbott and Costello. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna close this poll out.
What'd you end up with?
Well, with after 10 votes, I have 69% think it's a supernatural curse, and 30% said mental illness.
No.
So.
Hey, what is it? Hey, wait.
There's only 1%. What the hell?
Yeah. Whoa. You had 10 people vote.
Yeah.
10 votes. 3 people voted for mental illness. 7 people voted for supernatural curse, but it says 69%.
Yep.
Shouldn't it be
What
70?
is this, a Dominion poll? What the hell is going on?
I'm just reading what it said, man.
Because on the stream it said 70% before you closed it.
Wookie.
What? What?
It's new Common Core math. Apple and orange equals potato. Okay?
There you go.
Fuck, I thought it was broccoli.
There you go. Anyway, no, broccoli is addition. Broccoli.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
You
there you
didn't.
go.
Yeah.
Percentages is potato.
I
Anyway.
knew I flunked math for a reason.
On StreamYards now. What the hell?
All right. Anyway, so yeah, no, this poll was on YouTube. So yeah, so,
You're using a weapon.
Yeah, YouTube never adds up to 100%. There's always like something missing off of YouTube. So there you go. Anyway, so out of 10 votes, we somehow wound up with 69% saying it's a supernatural curse, which surprises me. It's way higher than I thought it was going to be. So here we got mental illness. Cruel is like in the middle. Wiki thinks mental illness. I think there's something to the supernatural curse myself. And out of 10 votes, we had 7 that said supernatural curse. So it appears that we got a supernatural curse on our hands.
Spooky.
So I'm going to go ahead and call this confirmed.
Confirmed.
Yep. So here we go.
Great colors.
Mm-hmm. All righty. So that's a successful show. We came to a definitive conclusion, which is surprising.
What's on next Saturday's show? Who are we going to do next Saturday?
Have we blown through the list?
No, we're doing kind of like a Universal monster inspiration.
We did Dracula, Frankenstein, and now we did the Wolfman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did vampire.
What we going to do?
Yeah.
Well, we got the Mummy, we got the creature from Black Lagoon, we got the Phantom of the Opera.
Lizard People.
Lizard People is not a Universal monster.
We did that.
No, but that's kind of what the sea creature was.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, Abby, I am mental. Have you seen my family that I got to work with here?
Black
I just happened to watch
the Mummy.
I watched all of them.
Is the Mummy curse real?
Yeah, there you go.
The Mummy's curse real?
Just ask Lord Carnarvon.
There you go. That sounds like a winner. What do you think, guys?
Yep.
Let's do that then.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You sounded so enthusiastic, Abby. Oh sure.
Well,
sure.
That for him, that's actually definitive. Trust me. I've been on a lot of streams with this guy. That's pretty definitive for him.
Yeah.
So it's not surprising to me that he's single. I'll just say that much. He's not very committal.
Since I don't go out, you know.
Yes, he doesn't go out.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine a girlfriend would be like, "Do you love me?"
Maybe.
I'll keep my options open there. Yeah.
That's what I do.
So
undecided.
That's when you get your eyes scratched out, though, you know. Anyway. All right. Okay, so next week we're gonna talk about the Mummy's curse. Is the Mummy's curse real, or is it just like
there's just a lot of mental illness here?
Mummy. Oh yeah, depression.
You know,
anger.
Have you seen my family, B-Dog?
Yes. Depression.
I think B-Dog is your family, isn't he? Oh, sorry. Anyway.
Don't talk about that.
Okay. All right. I may or may not be associated with each other. I don't know. All right.
All right. Cool deal.
So next week, are you my mummy?
Are you my
Mummy.
Mummy. Anyway.
We're doing the Bugs Bunny version of that. Are we?
No, it's actually from Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
Yeah,
Doctor
the
Who.
the best two-parter in Doctor Who history, I believe. My favorite.
Which one was that?
It's off the first season. It's the one where the kid with the gas mask is like running around London. First time he meet Captain Jack Harkness.
There we go.
So it's my favorite Doctor Who of all time, Christopher Eccleston's 9. So
Nice.
Yeah, he was all right. Yeah, he was
great.
good.
He was okay.
I like him.
Well, it was written by it's like it's the first time at what's his name, the showrunner from Matt Smith's era. First time he wrote like a script for them, and it's just a great. It's a great two-parter. I love it. So.
I have your family, Brody.
All right. Anyway, so that tonight we have decided that there is some supernatural curse involved to lycanthropy, and that maybe there is something to the legends and the a really extraordinarily huge amount of lore around werewolves. Has to be something there. That's been decided.
A huge amount of horror. What?
Lore.
Lore? Data?
Yes.
What?
Lore.
Parkour?
A lichen whore.
Park lore. Park lore. Oh.
Park lore. Oh. Lichen whore?
Is that what you're telling me?
Where's Mr. and Mrs. Good Stuff when you need them?
I know.
Anyway. All right. Yeah, good show.
All right, appreciate it, guys. Thank you for coming. Next week, same cryptid time, same conspiracy channel. We'll take a look at is the mummy curse real? So that's gonna be next week.
That should be a good
check
one.
it out.
Be honest,
Yeah.
Park lore. Yeah, there you go. All right, so we'll see you next week. Thank you, everybody.
Bye,
Bye, everybody.
guys. Have a good one. This light.